Dear Jess, this is the 11th century fortress of Artajona in Navarra. Artajona was once its own kingdom, and today it's one of the best preserved and most emblematic walled villages in Navarra. I'm here to cook pig's trotters, manitas de cerdo. Manitas in Spanish means little hands. What, you mean those tiresome, bony, jellified things that foreigners seem to like? Precisely, apart from bony, as all those will be removed, leaving only a lovely velvety, gelatinous texture, neatly rolled up and cut into bite-sized pieces, served in a traditional salsa verde, fried garlic, white wine, stock with finely chopped parsley. At the village butcher I get not only a detailed description of procedures, but also the best tourist information on what to visit in the area. You know, in general, I wish those working at tourist offices were half as enthusiastic and helpful as these local people. Gracias, Carlos, if you're watching. Now here's a splendid location to get to work on the manitas de cerdo in salsa verde, pig's trotters in green sauce. 1 manita per person, each cut in half lengthwise. They'll be cooked initially in a chicken bouillon, so the normal things: onion, carrot, celery leek, a bouquet of herbs, bay and thyme, and a chicken carcass, and a couple of cloves. If you're not feeling fancy, just cook in lightly salted water. When it comes to the sauce, we'll need garlic, white wine, flour, and an egg, as we'll coat the manitas in a light batter of egg and flour. Potatoes to accompany if you like. I'm going to mash these. Oh, and plenty of parsley, which gives the sauce its name, salsa verde, green sauce. So firstly, the manitas are cooked for 3 hours at a gentle simmer, by which time they'll be falling off the bone. Or should I say bones, as there are many of them, and they're all carefully removed. The trotters are then placed one on top of the other to form a tidy little rolled package, basically reforming a trotter, minus the bones. These are left in the fridge for a few hours or overnight, by which time they'll hold their lovely sausage shape when the plastic's removed. The pieces of trotter are first seasoned well and then passed in flour and egg. They're then fried golden on both sides. Now in fresh oil, much less is needed this time, gently fry the garlic without letting it brown. You may want to add a touch of picante, hot chili pepper. It's quite common to do so, up to you. But remember, in Spanish cooking, pepper is always quite subtle. It never overpowers a dish. Sprinkle in a tablespoon of flour and stir well for a minute. Now pour in a glass of wine, stir around well, and allow to bubble for a minute or two. A drop of stock, and then the manitas for a final 5 minutes or so, basically just to warm them up. The sauce may need reducing at this point, so remove the manitas and boil it down quickly. Stir in the parsley and it's ready to serve. A drop of the local olite red. As you well know, on Pete's Pans, a meal without wine is called breakfast. Now, I don't believe in drawing attention to one's mistakes as a cook by making excuses or apologising, so I won't bother telling you that I completely forgot the potatoes and overdid the parsley. And with a healthy what the hell attitude, here's a prettier version I made later. So it's adios from this scenic car park in out-of-season Artajona. Do subscribe and hit the bell so as not to miss any authentic local preparations from France, Spain and Portugal. Hasta pronto!